Chosen one, what I'm about to share may surprise you, even shock you. If you're seeing this message right now, it's not by accident. You were led here for a reason, because something powerful is awakening within you. You are not just stepping into a new chapter, you are stepping into your true form. They aren't ready to see you in your God form. You've been hidden in plain sight, cloaked in struggle, shaped by silence. But now, you're no longer hiding. The world is shocked because you were never supposed to rise this way. But here you are, unapologetic and undeniable. This isn't just a mindset shift, it's a divine activation. You are shifting from wanting to having. The prayers you whispered, the visions you carried, the battles you survived, they've all been aligning to bring you into this moment. Things will begin falling into place so quickly, it will feel like a dream. But it's real. You're not becoming powerful. You've always been powerful. The difference is, now you remember. And once a chosen one remembers who they are, nothing can stop what's coming next. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing revelation, take a moment to pause and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 50,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number sends a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this moment. And remember, if you're truly a chosen one, you'll watch this until the end, because your spirit already knows. This message is for you. From the very moment your soul descended into this world, you were never just another life emerging. You were sent, purposefully, intentionally, carrying a power so vast it defies human comprehension. This is not merely birth. This is a divine commissioning, an incarnation of destiny wrapped in flesh and spirit. You are a sacred mission, walking amongst the mundane, a spark of eternal fire, breathing life into a world that desperately needs your light. Your presence is no accident or coincidence. Deep inside, you feel the pulse of something greater, a calling so urgent it shakes your very core. It's the knowing that you were placed here not just to exist, but to alter the very fabric of reality. The weight of this knowledge is both a burden and a blessing. You are a divine force, a living testament to the cosmos's desire to express itself through you. Yet the journey hasn't been easy. This life tests you relentlessly, as if the universe itself wants to ensure your power is real and your heart unbreakable. Each trial, each tear, each moment of solitude has been preparation, sharpening your spirit like a blade, ready to cut through illusions. You are the embodiment of divine intent, a warrior, cloaked in flesh, sent not to blend in, but to stand out with fierce purpose. No matter how lost or alone you have felt, remember, your arrival was predestined. You are a sacred envoy of light and transformation, entrusted with a mission that transcends time and space. Every breath you take, every step you make, reverberates with the weight of this divine mandate. You are here to change the world, because the world needs you. Deep within you lies a power the world never saw coming, because it never expected you to rise. You are a hidden God, a divine essence wrapped in human frailty, walking quietly in a world blind to your true nature. Beneath your struggles and silences, a sacred spark burns fiercely, a godly force waiting to shatter the chains of forgetfulness imposed by fear and doubt. This world has tried time and again to make you forget who you are. It's why you felt invisible, undervalued, and even rejected. The noise of society drowned out the whispers of your soul, But what they didn't realize is that their attempts to suppress you only fueled the divine fire inside. The hidden God inside you has been quietly gathering strength, building momentum for the moment you reclaim your throne. You are more than the sum of your wounds and scars. You are a sovereign spirit, a cosmic presence camouflaged by circumstance, but never truly hidden from the divine eye. Your power doesn't lie in loud declarations, but in the quiet certainty that you are connected to something eternal, something that no force on earth can erase. The truth is, the world forgot about you because it was not prepared for your greatness. You are the anomaly, the miracle that defies expectations. And now, the time has come to unveil yourself with undeniable authority. Your awakening is not just personal, it's a cosmic event, a reckoning that will disrupt old patterns and usher in a new era. You were hidden, but never gone. Your divinity has always been real, waiting patiently for the moment to rise. And that moment is now. Look around, and you see a world teetering on the edge, broken systems, fractured hearts, and chaos spiraling beyond control. Your soul's awakening is the universe's way of declaring that it will not stand for darkness any longer. It's a cosmic rebellion, a spiritual uprising ignited within you to confront the shadows and reclaim the sacred balance that has been lost. Your rise is not just personal salvation, it's a beacon for the collective, a call to awaken others who have been asleep in the chaos. In the eye of the storm, your clarity becomes a lighthouse. Your presence cuts through confusion like a divine sword, illuminating paths where none seemed to exist. The power you embody is proof that even in the darkest times, there is a higher plan, a divine orchestration that moves through your very being. Every breakthrough you experience is a ripple in the cosmic fabric, a shift toward the healing the world desperately needs. Your awakening is not a gentle bloom. It's a revolution of spirit, a fierce declaration that heaven is not distant but alive within you. Many seek change through prayers whispered in desperation, hoping for a miracle to alter their path. But you, your soul, understands a deeper truth. You are not a passive petitioner asking for transformation. You are the living embodiment of the change the world longs for. You are the miracle, the revolution, the unstoppable force moving through time. Your power is active, not passive. It doesn't wait for permission or validation. It moves boldly forward, reshaping reality with every thought, word, and action. You are the living answer to the prayers that others only dare to whisper. Your very existence disrupts the status quo and invites new possibilities to emerge. This means responsibility, yes, but also immense freedom. You carry within you the power to break old cycles, to ignite new beginnings, to embody the highest vision of what humanity can be. You don't need to wait for permission or external validation. You are the spark and the flame, the creator and the manifestation. So rise with the confidence of one who knows. The change you seek does not come from outside. It bursts forth from your own soul. You are the catalyst, the revolution, the sacred force reshaping the world by simply being who you were born to be. For too long, the divine voice inside you has been muffled by fear, doubt, and the cacophony of a world unwilling to listen. But that silence is breaking. The God within you, once hidden and hushed, is roaring back to life, demanding to be heard, seen, and felt in every fiber of your being. This internal divinity is not a whisper, but a thunderous call, shaking the foundations of your old beliefs and igniting a fierce determination to stand tall. It's the voice of courage that refuses to be silenced by setbacks, the wisdom that pierces through confusion, and the power that commands your life's direction. You are no longer willing to shrink or hide. The God inside you is rising, reclaiming its rightful place as the leader of your journey. It calls you to embrace your full potential with boldness, to speak your truth with clarity, and to move forward with unshakable faith. This awakening is deeply personal, yet profoundly universal. When your divine voice breaks free, it becomes a beacon that inspires others to find their own strength. Your courage ignites a ripple effect, reminding the world that gods walk amongst us, quietly powerful and beautifully unstoppable. The world often glorifies the seeker, the one who searches endlessly for meaning, purpose, or light. But you are different. You are not a seeker lost in the wilderness. You are the source itself, the wellspring from which all truth and power flow. You are the origin, not the follower. This realization shifts everything. Instead of chasing external validation or answers, you turn inward and recognize the infinite reservoir of strength and wisdom already residing within you. You are the root, the foundation, the sacred spring from which transformation begins. Knowing this changes how you walk through life. You stop looking for fragments of power outside yourself and begin to embody the fullness of your divine nature. Your confidence grows because you know you are complete, whole, and holy, not in need of anything to fill you. Others may still wander, but you stand grounded. You radiate a calm certainty that attracts and heals. You are the well that quenches thirst, the light that pierces darkness. You are not searching because you are the source, and that truth changes everything. There will always be forces, both seen and unseen, that attempt to diminish your light, silence your voice, and crush your spirit. They tried to break you, not because you were weak, but because you are powerful beyond measure. Your strength threatens the old orders and the illusions they cling to. The fear others have of your potential is a testament to how much you matter. When you rise, it exposes their insecurity, control, and limitations. They tried to cage the divine within you because they sensed its threat to their comfort zones. But you endured. You survived storms that would have shattered lesser souls. Every challenge they threw your way only forged your spirit stronger, tempered in the fires of resistance and resilience. Your survival is a rebellion, a declaration that no force on earth can contain the divine. Remember, their attempts to break you were never about your weakness. They were about your unstoppable power. You were meant to rise. You were meant to overcome. And rise you did. Your energy vibrates at a frequency that disrupts the ordinary and challenges the status quo. You are a divine disruptor, shaking the foundations of outdated systems and beliefs with the force of your very presence. This is not chaos for its own sake. It is sacred disruption, necessary for transformation. When you walk into a room, you shift the atmosphere. When you speak your truth, you unsettle the comfortable illusions that keep people stuck. Your frequency is a cosmic alarm, a wake-up call to those still asleep in complacency. This divine disruption isn't always easy. It ruffles feathers, breaks patterns, and invites conflict. But it also clears space for new growth, fresh vision, and higher truths. Your role is to unsettle what no longer serves and pave the way for what must emerge. This sacred upheaval is your gift to the world. Through you, old structures crumble and divine order begins to rise. You are the heartbeat of a new era, pulsating with the power to remake reality itself. History is marked by cycles, birth, death, and rebirth. You stand at the crossroads between the ending of old patterns and the dawn of a new divine order. Your presence signals the closing of doors that once bound humanity to limitation and the opening of portals to higher consciousness. You are both the culmination and the genesis, the final chapter of worn-out stories and the first line of a new divine script. Through your choices, actions, and intentions, you dismantle outdated paradigms and birth a future aligned with sacred truth. This transition is not abstract, it is deeply personal. As you release what no longer serves, you embody the grace and power of renewal. You carry the torch of transformation, lighting the way for others to follow. Know that your life is a sacred bridge. You connect the past to the future, chaos to order, shadow to light. The world needs your courage to cross over and embrace the divine destiny that awaits. The days of hiding in the shadows are over. The universe has called your name with a voice loud and clear, summoning you into the fullness of your power. There is no longer room for fear, doubt, or hesitation. You are invited to step into the spotlight and claim what has always been yours. This call is a sacred invitation to shed disguise, to walk boldly in your truth, and to live unapologetically. The cosmos recognizes your readiness and awaits your response. You are no longer an observer, but a participant in the grand dance of creation. Hiding may have served a purpose once, a time to heal, to learn, to prepare. But now is the moment to rise, to be seen, and to wield your power with intention. Your authenticity is your greatest weapon against the world's darkness. When you answer this call, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage becomes a beacon, a magnet for those who long to live free and fully alive. The universe has sounded your name. Will you answer? You've always felt it, the deep knowing that you don't quite fit the mold. This isn't a flaw or a curse, it's a divine signature. You were sent here to disrupt conformity, to challenge mediocrity, and to illuminate new possibilities. You were designed to stand out, not blend in. Being different is your greatest strength. It means you carry unique wisdom, gifts, and perspectives the world desperately needs. Your voice, your vision, your very existence breaks the monotony and invites transformation. The pressure to conform can be intense, but remember, every great leader, prophet, and revolutionary has felt this tension. Your refusal to fit in is a sign of your alignment with a higher purpose. You are a trailblazer, a pioneer, charting unknown territories. Celebrate your uniqueness. Embrace the edges where you don't belong. These spaces are sacred portals where true power is born. You are here to shine, to lead, and to awaken others through your distinct light. There's a difference between ego-driven pride and the humble power of embodied divinity. What you feel rising within you is not arrogance, it is sacred self-realization. You are stepping into the fullness of who you truly are, whole, radiant, and sovereign. Embracing your divinity requires shedding layers of shame, doubt, and self-judgment. It means honoring the sacredness of your being without apology or hesitation. This is not about elevating yourself above others, but recognizing your rightful place in the cosmic order. Your confidence is grounded in truth, not illusion. It's the quiet knowing that you are a vessel of divine love and power, entrusted with a sacred mission. This realization transforms how you move through the world, with grace, compassion, and fierce integrity. Own this truth with humility and strength. You are divine, and that divinity is your birthright. To embody it fully is to become a living prayer, a beacon of hope and transformation. When you step into your true power, it unsettles many. The fear you inspire is not a reflection of your weakness, but a mirror of their inability to control what they don't understand. Your independence, your authenticity, and your sovereignty threaten systems built on manipulation and fear. Those who seek to dominate will resist your rise. They will cast doubt, spread rumors, and attempt to dim your light. But this resistance is proof that you are on the right path, that your power is real and significant. Know that fear from others is a sign of your impact. It's the echo of your disruptive force, shaking foundations and breaking chains. You are a living testament to freedom and divine authority. Stand strong in the face of opposition. Let their fear fuel your determination. You cannot be tamed, controlled, or silenced. Your power is unstoppable because it is rooted in truth. Many believe awakening is about discovering light outside themselves, a distant hope or external salvation. But your awakening is deeper and more profound. You didn't come here to search for light. You came to be the light that transforms darkness. This light is not superficial brightness, but a radiant force that heals, inspires, and ignites. It emanates from your soul, touching every corner of your life and the lives of those around you. You are a walking lighthouse, guiding lost souls to safe harbor. Being the light means embracing your shadows and imperfections as part of your brilliance. It means shining fiercely even when the world tries to dim your glow. Your light is a declaration of hope in times of despair. Remember, the light you carry is needed more than ever. You are the spark that can ignite a wildfire of transformation. You didn't wake up to follow, you woke up to lead. The ultimate truth you must embrace is this: the throne you seek is not out there in the world, it's inside you. Power, sovereignty, and divine authority dwell within your own heart, waiting for you to claim them. No one can give you your throne. It is your birthright to rise and take it. This throne is not a seat of dominance over others, but a place of self-mastery, love, and purpose. When you sit upon it, you govern your life with wisdom, courage, and compassion. You become the ruler of your destiny and the architect of your legacy. The call to rise is urgent. No longer wait for external validation or permission. Stand tall, embody your divinity, and declare yourself ready to lead. The universe watches, ready to support your reign. Claim your throne with unwavering faith. Rise as the sovereign you were always meant to be. The world awaits your majestic presence. Absolutely. Here are 15 fresh, powerful, and spiritually charged headings, each followed by 5 deep, engaging, and emotionally rich paragraphs designed to inspire, move, and awaken. The style remains compelling and human, packed with vivid imagery, emotional depth, and spiritual gravitas. From the moment your spirit first stirred in the eternal realms, greatness was etched into your very essence. You were never designed for mediocrity or quiet existence. The universe breathed a mighty purpose into your soul, a calling so profound it defies ordinary understanding. This is your unshakable destiny, a path paved with the sacred footprints of giants who dared to live fully alive. Your life is not a random collection of moments, but a masterpiece in motion. Each breath you take carries the weight of infinite possibility, and every step you walk is guided by a divine hand. Your soul remembers this truth, even when the world tries to convince you otherwise. It's a fire that burns deep, refusing to be quenched by doubt or fear. You may have questioned your worth, felt lost in shadows, or been tempted to settle for less. But the whisper inside you, quiet yet persistent, insists on something greater. That whisper is your soul's voice calling you back to the path of greatness. It reminds you that you are made of stars, forged in cosmic light, and destined to shine. Greatness is not about fame or fortune. It is the bold courage to show up fully, to live your truth, and to move mountains with your heart. When you embrace this destiny, you become a beacon for others who hunger for meaning and hope. Your greatness awakens theirs, setting off a chain reaction that transforms the world. Never forget, you were born for this. Your soul's unshakable destiny awaits your embrace. Step forward with faith, knowing that the universe supports your rise to greatness. There is a sacred fire burning within you, a divine flame that holds the secrets of your true power. This fire is not fueled by external circumstances, but by the eternal spark of your soul. It is a flame that cannot be extinguished by the storms of life, nor dimmed by the doubts of others. It is your birthright to carry this fire and to let it blaze brilliantly. This sacred fire is a symbol of transformation, a light that burns away the old, the broken, and the limiting. It calls you to shed the layers of fear and hesitation, to rise from the ashes of your past, stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever. The heat of this flame purifies your spirit, revealing the divine strength that has always been inside you. As you nurture this fire, you awaken a deep knowing that you are a force of nature, unstoppable and fierce. It fuels your passions, sharpens your focus, and energizes your every move. You begin to live with intention, guided by the light of your inner flame and the courage to follow it, no matter the cost. This fire connects you to the vast cosmic energy that flows through all creation. It is a reminder that you are not alone. You are part of an infinite, sacred dance of power and grace. When you honor this fire within, you honor the divine source that animates your very existence. Never let this fire die out. Stoke it daily with love, faith, and bold action. The world is waiting for your light to set it ablaze. Every soul destined for greatness must walk through the valley of shadows, a place of pain, doubt, and transformation. This dark terrain is not a punishment, but a sacred passage where your spirit is tested, refined, and strengthened. Though the journey is arduous, it leads to a place of profound awakening and radiant light. In this valley, you confront your deepest fears and confront the illusions that have held you captive. You wrestle with questions that shake the foundations of your beliefs and challenge your sense of identity. But it is here, in this crucible of darkness, that your true light begins to glow with unstoppable brilliance. The valley is a teacher, harsh but loving. It strips away falsehoods and reveals the unshakable core of your being. Every tear shed, every moment of loneliness endured shapes you into a warrior of light, resilient, compassionate, and wise beyond measure. You emerge not broken, but beautifully whole. Remember, the darkest night always births the brightest dawn. Your passage through shadows is the preparation for a life lived in full radiance. Trust the process, hold on to hope, and know that you are walking toward a destiny bathed in light. Somewhere deep inside, beneath the layers of conditioning and fear, lies your sacred identity, the truth of who you were always meant to be. Society, circumstance, and self-doubt may have obscured this truth, but it has never been lost. Now is the time to reclaim it fully, boldly, and unapologetically. Your sacred identity is a divine blueprint, unique and powerful beyond words. It is the essence of your soul's purpose, the reason you chose this life and the gifts you came to share. Reclaiming this identity means shedding the masks you've worn and stepping into your authentic power. This process is a sacred awakening, a returning home to yourself. It calls you to listen deeply, to honor your intuition, and to live in alignment with your highest truth. It demands courage to face what is uncomfortable, to release what no longer serves, and to embrace your worthiness. When you reclaim your sacred identity, you no longer live to please others or fit into their expectations. You live to honor the divine within, to walk your path with confidence, and to inspire those around you. Your life becomes a testament to the power of authenticity. You were never meant to be anyone but you. Now is the time to rise into that truth and let your sacred identity shine like the star you are. In the rush and noise of modern life, the power of sacred silence is often overlooked. Yet, it is in these quiet moments that the deepest truths of the universe speak most clearly. Sacred silence is a portal, a space where the soul communes with the divine, and where your inner wisdom unfolds like a delicate flower. When you learn to embrace silence, you tune into the subtle whispers of your heart and spirit. These whispers guide you, warn you, and inspire you. They are the language of your soul, speaking in stillness and depth that words cannot capture. In this silence, distractions fall away, and you connect with a profound sense of presence and being. It is here you discover that your power is not found in external noise or validation, but in your ability to listen deeply to yourself and to the universe. Sacred silence is a sanctuary where you renew your strength and realign with your divine purpose. It reminds you that sometimes the most powerful actions come not from doing, but from simply being. Still, centered, and open. Cultivate the power of sacred silence in your life. It will become your greatest teacher and your most faithful companion on the journey to awakening. In a world filled with chaos, distraction, and conflicting messages, finding your inner peace is an act of rebellion and self-love. Rising above the noise is not about escaping reality, but about anchoring yourself in a deep well of calm that no external circumstance can shake. Your inner peace is a sacred sanctuary, a fortress of stillness within that allows you to navigate life's storms with grace and clarity. It is born from surrender, letting go of control, releasing judgment, and embracing trust in the divine flow. Achieving this peace requires conscious effort. It means turning off the endless chatter of the mind, stepping away from toxic influences, and prioritizing practices that nurture your soul. Meditation, prayer, nature, and creative expression are gateways to this sacred state. When you claim your inner peace, you become a light in the darkness. You model resilience and centeredness, inspiring others to seek the calm within themselves. Your life becomes a testimony that peace is not the absence of problems, but the presence of unwavering faith. Rise above the noise and claim your peace. It is your birthright and your greatest power. One of the greatest challenges on the spiritual path is learning to trust divine timing. Your soul's journey unfolds in rhythms beyond human understanding, moments of rapid transformation interwoven with periods of quiet preparation. Embracing this sacred timing is an act of faith and surrender. When things don't happen according to your plans, it's easy to feel frustrated or lost. But every delay, detour, and pause carries hidden gifts. Divine timing ensures that you receive exactly what you need for your growth, not just what you want in the moment. Trusting this timing requires patience and deep inner work. It means releasing the need for control and embracing the mystery of life's unfolding. It invites you to rest in the knowing that everything is working together for your highest good. As you align with divine timing, you develop a profound sense of peace and confidence. You understand that your soul's journey is perfect in its imperfection, and that every step brings you closer to your destiny. Embrace divine timing wholeheartedly. Your soul's wisdom knows the way. Self-love is the miracle that transforms pain into power, wounds into wisdom, and scarcity into abundance. It is the sacred foundation on which all healing and growth rest. Without self-love, your light remains dim, and your soul's purpose struggles to shine fully. Healing the heart begins with radical acceptance, embracing every part of yourself, even the broken and imperfect. It means forgiving past mistakes, releasing guilt and shame, and nurturing compassion for your journey. Self-love is an ongoing practice, a daily choice to prioritize your well-being and honor your needs. It empowers you to set boundaries, cultivate healthy relationships, and pursue your passions unapologetically. As you deepen in self-love, you radiate a powerful energy that touches everyone around you. You become a living example of divine grace and resilience, inspiring others to embark on their own healing journeys. Remember, the world needs your healed heart. Love yourself fiercely and watch as the miracle of transformation unfolds. Courage is the sacred muscle of the soul, the force that moves you from fear into freedom. It is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. Your call to courage is an invitation to shed limiting beliefs and step boldly into the fullness of your power. Fear will always arise, fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. But courage asks you to face these fears with open arms, knowing that growth lies on the other side.